This is the TGF hotline. Boat speaking. Can I help you?
Oh, hello, Bob. Long time no talk. Is this Big Deemer?
Yeah, I was hoping you would call.
Yeah. I see on the TGF forum you want me to preview the upcoming NFL season.
Well, I mean, you sent me a email and said you wanted to do it. So sure.
Yeah, I got your email how you wanted me to do it because I NFL prop NFL prop master.
Okay, perfect. Yep, Dean, we want to hear what you got to say, my man.
Oh, okay.
Want to start with the NFC or the AFC?
Oh, I want to go AFC. That's where my Browns are. I know the Browns like the back of my hand.
Okay, so I guess we'll just start with that division, the AFC North.
Yeah, I think that the Browns take it. Probably go 16-0. They have my friend Johnny Manziel. He's small and quick like ninja. He win MVP.
Okay, so is there going to be another team in that division make the playoffs, you think?
No, maybe the Bengals, but they have that ginger fuck, so maybe not. I don't know.
Okay. Let's just slide over to the AFC East. What do you think about that division?
Oh, I really like the Bills this year. They have Taylor at the quarterback, and in high school he dated Asian, so he's real smart.
Okay. What else do you like about the Bills?
I like their coach, Rex Ryan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He really good X and O's on defense, and he come up with some schemes that only Asians could come up with. I don't know how he do it as white man.
Okay. Well, what about the Patriots? I mean, most people consider them the favorite, don't they?
Yeah, they're the favorite. They got big G.I. Joe Gronk. He really gonna score some touchdowns.
What do you think about the Dolphins and Jets? Any chance of competing for a wild card or?
Everybody can compete for wild card now. They have so many teams make playoffs. I mean, you could be 8-8 and compete for wild card. So they all compete.
Okay, but you think the Bills are going to win the division?
Yes.
Well, what about the Texans and the Colts and Jaguars and Titans? What do you think about the South Division?
I'm a big fan of Colts. Actually, Colts have my number one fantasy sleeper.
Who's that?
Andrew Luck.
He's your number one fantasy sleeper, is he? Okay.
Yeah, I look to get him in late rounds. He's big time sleeper this year.
Okay. So do you?
But the game is gonna change a little this year. Let's talk about the 2-point conversion.
Sure, let's talk about it. What do you think about it?
Well, 2 is one more point than 1.
Okay.
And the smart coaches, they know math. They go for 2 because if you get to 2, you score more points. And recently this summer, when I was on vacation from Top 10 Law School, I come up with a math model. It says if team goes for a 2 87% of the time and converts 63% of the time, they score more points 52% of the time and win games 43% of the time.
So they'll go for 2, you're thinking? All the teams or?
No, only the ones with the smart coaches who go to top 10 law schools and have Asian wives.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes some sense to me. So in the AFC South, you're thinking that the Colts are going to win that division?
Yeah, they got my sleeper. Of course they win.
Right.
But
now,
I also like the Titans.
What do you like about them?
I predict they sign Tebow, right?
Mm-hmm.
I predict they sign him, get him off the I don't know how you say. Is it SEC network on ESPN?
Yes, the SEC network. Yes,
the SEC network. Yeah, they probably take him off there and they sign him as quarterback and long snapper.
I've never heard of that. Okay.
See, he'd been working in off season as long snapper too.
Okay.
And he was going to try out for teams as long snapper, but then the Eagles and Andy Reid they bring him in. So
all right, kind of messed that up.
We'll talk about that during NFC preview.
Right.
I love Andy Reid coaching the Eagles this year.
Well, before we go there, can we finish up with the AFC West?
Oh, the West is tough. You got the Padres. I mean, not the Padres, the Chargers.
Right. Right.
Chargers. You know, they got new running back.
Who'd they get?
I don't remember name.
Okay.
He's big time. I think he's from the SEC.
He's from the
SEC.
SEC. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Who else you like in that division?
Oh, you know, you can never go wrong with Eli Manning.
His brother Peyton's pretty good too.
Yeah, but I don't really like the Giants. I think we'll talk about the Giants and Peyton when we get to the NFC.
Okay. So
But I think Eli, he could lead them to Super Bowl. But
so you thinking Eli could lead Denver to a Super Bowl?
Yeah, but I don't know if Eli can beat the Tom Brady and the Belichick in the in the big game. That's more for Peyton. That's more Peyton.
Right, right. So if I understand it, you're thinking Browns win the division.
Yeah,
Bills.
They're going to go 16-0.
15-0. Well, they got a bye week, right? So that's always it. And then you got your sleeper Andrew Luck with the Colts.
Yeah, big time sleeper.
And then Eli Manning for Denver coming through.
Yeah, Eli and Denver. It's a really good fit out there in Colorado.
Right. And then you see the AFC Championship between which two teams?
Oh, this is a tough one. Probably the little ninja Johnny and the Fighting Browns. And I really like my sleeper in Andrew Luck, and he's a good team. But I think I go with Bill Rivers and the Chargers.
Okay. Okay. Now what about the NFC?
Oh, NFC. You don't want to get started with that. I have math model predict this NFC down to a T.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I would like to go into it.
Oh, okay. We'll start off with the NFC West.
Okay.
San Francisco 49ers. I think Jim Harbaugh, great coach. Team is really a lot of chemistry. They stay together off the field. They don't get in trouble. They got really good defense. And Elvis Grbac, probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
And who was it? That was the 49ers?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what about the Seahawks?
Seahawks, they're good. They have Roger Wilson. And
any chance they'll make it back to the Super Bowl, you think?
I don't think so this year. It's tough. It's tough to make it 3 years in a row, you know?
Right.
This might be their last chance. They lose. They pay Russell Wilson. They start losing players because now they go, you know, and lots of money and salary cap issues.
Right.
So
right.
they have to go all nothing this year. Hopefully Percy Harvin, you know, he catch some touchdown passes from Roger.
Right. Right. Now, what about the NFC South? Some people say that's the worst division in all of football. Do you agree?
Oh no, I don't agree. The second worst, according to my math models. But I think Matt Ryan, you know, he probably threw a couple touchdowns this year.
He'll get some. Okay. Do you think the Saints will bounce back with Drew Brees or not?
Oh, I like Brees. He's short, but he's not like Ninja. He's not quick Ninja, but he's short. And,
you like the short quarterbacks?
Yeah. Does he still have that stupid mole on his face?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. See, according to my calculations, when he's running, the mole with the wind resistance, and it's just like ×2, and you wouldn't understand both.
Okay, but you think the mole's a hindrance to his speed?
Yeah.
What about the NFC North?
Oh, the North. Oh, he's got that idiot Cutler. I don't know. He could be good. He could be bad. He could be in the middle. I don't know.
Well, most people like the Green Bay Packers coming out of that division, don't they?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, second favorite sleeper this year. I love him. If I wasn't already, how do you say in English, nut hugger for LeBron, I'd be all over Aaron Rodgers.
He's good. He's kind of short too, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's handsome too. I mean, he's strong. He's strong.
He's strong.
Strong arms.
So who do you think
Strong
will come
arms.
out of that division in the playoffs?
Probably the Lions.
Probably the Lions. Okay.
Yeah, they have Abdullah the Butcher.
Abdullah the Butcher. What about the NFC East? This is my favorite division in the NFC.
Oh, see, a lot of controversy in the offseason about this division.
Mm-hmm.
ESPN makes big deal out of Romo deflating the balls and
Romo
and breaking his laptop. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I like the moves that the Giants made.
What moves did they make that you like?
Well, they got the guy there. They made him blow off one of his fingers so he'd be faster off the line. That was real smart by Bill Parcells.
Okay.
And I think he'd be a lot quicker. And he gets the quarterback faster. Math model says with 9 and 8.5 fingers, you shave about 0.2 of a second off your timing. So he gets there a lot quicker. That's a lot of time in the football game.
Then we have the Eagles, and you really like Andy Reid.
Oh, I love Andy Reid, and I think when they get Emmitt Smith from the Cowboys, they sign him away. That Cowboys can't help them, and McNabb, and LaDainian Tomlinson, and they're just gonna go off this year. They probably score about 72 points a game because they go for 2 a lot.
They go for 2 a lot.
And
yeah,
Andy Reid likes the 2. When he coached at USC, he liked to go for 2. He liked to get up 8-0 real fast.
Now, what about the Washington Redskins? What do you think's going to happen there? That's a real interesting situation.
I got 3 letters for you about the Redskins, and that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
LOL.
Okay.
LOL.
There you go, buddy. So who's coming out of the NFC to face the Colts?
The Colts.
I thought you said the Colts out of the AFC, or was it the Browns?
The Browns beat the Chargers.
Browns beat the Chargers. Okay, so we got the Browns versus who?
I think the NFC comes down to Arizona Cardinals.
Okay.
And this is a tough one. I have it nailed down, but I don't want to say it because I don't want people to make fun of me if they get injury and something happens.
They wouldn't.
Atlanta Falcons. They're going to upset. They're going to upset the Eagles and Andy Reid in NFC Championship game with Matt Ryan and Michael Vick.
So Falcons versus the Browns in the Super Bowl.
Yep, and you know who wins that one?
No, who?
The Browns.
The Browns. I assumed they did, but I wasn't sure. Well, Dean, I got to be running here, buddy. I appreciate you calling the hotline. Anything you want to give any shout outs to TGF or?
I give shout outs to some posters.
Sure, they love that.
My favorite posters: Big Gamblers. Banger. W.
Who?
W.
Okay.
And Joey Ragadon. And Timely Shipping.
Okay. All right. Well, we appreciate your time tonight, Dean. You keep on supporting TGF.
Oh, I deposit for contest. You think I win?
Without a doubt, my man. Without a doubt. Which contest did you deposit for?
All of them.
All of them? Where do you get all this money as a college student?
You want to know my tricks?
Yeah.
I suck dick.
Oh, well, that's a little more information than I needed there, Dean. You have a good night, my man.
You too.
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye.